We're all set. Alright, let's do it.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race. Sorry. By 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're in the great state of Texas for the opening round of the Valero Texas Open. Let's get boot scooting. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. Oh, Rich, how good's this day going to be? It's exciting. I feel it in my veins already.
10 under par.
Rivalry brewing with another course. But before we get into that, please take us through this course.
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think it was designed, Luke, to play firm and fast, with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they
353, not bad,
which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, you know, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful. It really can be no fun to play. You got to drive the golf ball while here. Danger everywhere off the fairway.
Pretty good golf show right there.
One of the guys who was playing in front of me made a 16 on the 9th hole, and that was kind of interesting.
No problem.
That's what can happen in a
hurry
out here.
Currently at -1 following that hole. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
The Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just...
And there it goes from the sand. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's good. And it is.
That was.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
That was a very small distance.
The 5th is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play. Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is Justin Thomas. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, time to return to the action. This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Well,
Just
that's
short.
a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Ah,
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
that's all right.
Now 5 strokes behind. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And if this can go down, he'll save par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole. Oh, that is bombed.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home and 2 there.
And now this to move inside the top 10. Well played. What an eagle. He's in a tie for 9th place at the moment.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. Yeah, well played. And this putt is to move into the top 5. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie, but unfortunately not able to convert? As players
Sometimes it happens.
They find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
And he's down there.
He's got around 100 yards here. This one is going straight at it.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard. Sitting at -8 for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well played, mate. Here we have the second shot into the 11th.
This one is all over it.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. And another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And it's a 1-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. 13's a long par 5.
He's not going to be able to make it.
45 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This for a share of the lead. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's tough.
This one's going left to right.
A good stroke. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. We'll take a tap in any day for par.
Okay.
He's currently tied for 3rd. What do you think of the 14?
Okay.
Par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
This putt for the lead. Oh, what a putt. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker on the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And back to the play, shall we? This is his second shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This was very tricky to do. I think I got it though. I don't know.
And
Oh,
one goes.
right.
And with it, an increase of his lead.
Okay.
Still in the lead now after that hole. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
This one's for birdie. And he's done it. He's hauled it, and that means he extends his lead.
Yeah,
That's
gotta check going back to me.
isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
That is a great birdie putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Yeah, as you can see, so a man has
Closing hole at TPC
so she has to tell him,
can be reached in two, Rich.
tell what's on the menu.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water
she can't see.
And bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
She can't see.
It's a heavy lie this player is.
What do you mean she can't see?
Oh, got unlucky there. Splash. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Bow hop. That's all right.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great
shot.
An
easy shot here.
Let's make this one from 9 feet. Penny,
if I can't get it, then let's get the bulk putt.
Left to right.
And finish
Got it.
with a par here today.
15 under. Okay, last round.
Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good...
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. The leaderboard is showing our feature player in 5th place as we begin the broadcast. Let's see what he can do today. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. That's a good-looking shot there. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
That was a very poor shot.
You got a read?
That was a very poor chip shot.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
That's disappointing. And
That's all
a
right.
bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 15 under par for the event.
Okay. It's just hole one.
Is a par 5.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Okay. No problem.
Gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That gets the job done.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's a big drive. Setting up in the first cut. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. It's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. He's currently sitting in first place. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle chance coming up.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Good look at a birdie here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 6th is a par 4.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
This would be a great up and down. Beauty of a chip shot there. Putting for a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Aggressive play here. Going with driver off the tee. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Time for the second shot at the 8th.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
19 feet to the hole.
Come on, don't be shy.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh, so close. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Nicely done. 7 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
Oh! The heck? Sorry.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
That was wonderfully done. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. And a par putt awaits him. Leading by a shot after that hole. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. And unfortunately, that is his first drop shot of the tournament. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. That should find the cut stuff. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
Hey, nice looking line. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Opting for the 5-iron.
And there is a golf shot. Look at this.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Oh my, right by the hole. Putting for an eagle. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in second. Welcome to the par 4, 15th hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
That's impressive.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. A 7-footer right here.
A great birdie chance here.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
John, what's the line on this putt?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there.
Downhill putt there. Luke just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
Okay, and back.
The 18th hole is a par 5.
So here we go.
Birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Standing over his second shot. Nicely done. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Good looking putt. When you're good enough to tame TPC San Antonio, you deserve to don the cowboy boots and big champions hat. Congratulations to our Valero Texas Open winner.
Time to take those out and do a little two-stepping on to the next tournament, Luke. What a win here in Texas.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back-to-back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game, like me, back in 2002.
And that second win was a major, if you don't mind.
I gotta say, Luke,
Yeah.
Check Wikipedia. I'm awesome.
Doesn't that sum it up? On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Okay. Alright, tomorrow we'll do the Legend Championship. Tomorrow morning. And let's set the Tiger. Set rival. There we go. Okay. Tomorrow morning we'll do the Legend Championship. So that should happen about 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow.